आपका धर्म आपका स्टेशन टीवी जागृति।
Did you know that the top 10 in-demand jobs of 2010 did not exist in 2004? Did you know we are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist, using technologies that have not been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet? Prepare your child today for the digital jobs of tomorrow with NCC Education Digi qualifications, quality British qualifications provided by ICT Experts Limited. Now registering primary, secondary and adult students. Registration ends Friday 22nd January 2016. Call 692-ICTE. That's 692-4283. Or visit www.itntt.com.
Sitaram, and welcome to another edition of Digital Guru with yours truly, Pandit Shiva Janak Maharaj. We are, of course, as we said in our programming last week on Digital Guru, the month of October is a very special month and a month that we are promoting cyber awareness. How to keep yourself safe online. Cyber refers to that online community, that online life that we all are, because we are connected by that known as the internet. You know, it's very interesting if you try to get a definition of what is the internet from anyone. Most of the times, the applications are what they term the internet. However, internet simply means interconnected networks, and it's just one big network. And so if you are on a network and you're connected to so many people around the world, it's very important that you know how to keep yourself safe online, on the internet. And so National Cyber Security Awareness Month is in its 13th year. And as we explained and announced last week in the article published on the 23rd, Friday the 23rd of September in the Trinidad Newsday, ICT Experts is in Cybersecurity Awareness Drive. We have joined up with these experts in cybersecurity from around the globe to bring the information and the awareness to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Just as we did for International Internet Day back in February, now we're doing it for an entire month where we have lots of activities which I will share with you today to keep yourself safe. Before we hear more on what we are doing in this month, let us hear exactly what is this international month, this national month of cyber security, from someone that you all know and you don't need any introductions to, President of the United States of America, President Obama.
This information age, the incredible technologies that we depend on every day present us with both great promise and great peril. That's why I've designated October as National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so we can seize the promise and confront the perils. Our digital networks are critical to our national security, our military superiority, and public safety. But that dependence also makes us vulnerable to cyber attack from those who would do us harm. The internet and e-commerce are keys to our economic competitiveness, but cyber thieves have cost U.S. companies billions of dollars. As consumers, we use the internet to pay our bills, to shop, to file our taxes, but millions of Americans have been victimized. Their privacy violated, their money and identity stolen, their lives turned upside down. The lesson is clear. This cyber threat is one of the most serious economic and national security challenges we face as a nation. In this interconnected world, our vulnerability is shared, and so is our responsibility to protect ourselves. Government has a responsibility to lead. That's why I've called for a new comprehensive approach to protecting America's digital infrastructure. My administration has recognized our networks as strategic national assets and has made defending them a national security priority. And to guide our efforts, I created a new office here at the White House to be led by a cybersecurity coordinator that I will soon appoint. The private sector has responsibilities as well. Most of America's critical information infrastructure is owned and operated by the private sector, by industry, hospitals, and academia. So we need public-private partnerships and innovative cybersecurity solutions that ensure both economic prosperity and personal privacy. Ultimately, though, neither government nor the private sector alone can ensure our cybersecurity. Ultimately, it comes down to each of us as individuals. It comes down to you. Whether at work, home, or school, whether you're a parent or a child, there are simple steps you can take to stay safe online. Keep your security software and systems up to date and beware of suspicious emails. Always know who you're dealing with, whether it's a business or an individual, and never give out your personal or financial information until you've verified that the recipient is legitimate. There's so many ways to be cyber smart. To learn more, visit onguardonline.gov or dhs.gov/cyber. The technologies of our time bind us together like never before. But just as they empower others to disrupt and destroy, we must harness them to learn, to create, and to build. That's our shared opportunity and our shared responsibility, not only during National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, but every time we go online.
Did you know that the top 10 in-demand jobs of 2010 did not exist in 2004? Did you know we are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist, using technologies that have not been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet? Prepare your child today for the digital jobs of tomorrow with NCC Education Digi qualifications, quality British qualifications provided by ICT Experts Limited. Now registering primary, secondary and adult students. Registration ends Friday 22nd January 2016. Call 692-ICTE. That's 692-4283. Or visit www.itntt.com.
Sitaram, and welcome back. Good afternoon to one and all our listeners on Radio Jagrati and our viewers on TV Jagrati. My name is Pandit Janak Maharaj, your digital guru. And this month of October, as you just heard from President Obama, is declared the National Cyber Security Awareness Month. It's very important. As he mentioned, it's a shared responsibility for each and every one. We cannot depend only on government, only on the private sector. It's a shared responsibility for each and everyone. And so as we build that awareness here in Trinidad and Tobago, ICT Experts has been awarded as a champion of the National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. We are championing that cause and that awareness here in Trinidad and Tobago. And it's very important for us. And in the weeks as we go along in the month of October, we will be given, we have lots of activities. In this week alone, which when we had already 2 sets of information already disseminated, and all the information is being disseminated via our social networks and our public broadcasting networks, as we are here now on Radio and TV Jagrati, who are official partners with us in this awareness of National Cybersecurity Month. As you can see in our background there, where we have all the company's ICT experts who is heading and coordinating. We have our social networks there on Facebook, Google+, Twitter and YouTube, and you all can join the campaign and you will be disseminating information via these networks, where you can download our handouts, our presentations or videos, everything that we're going, that you need to use in your families, at home, and in your businesses to help protect your data, your information. You're not doing this for anyone else, but to protect yourself. You know, just like when you have your home and you want to make sure that your home is secure from burglars, then also we all know everyone would have some sort of connectivity in their home, something that is connected to the internet, whether it be your computers, your desktops, your laptops, your tablets, your phones. There is something. Now there are so many appliances, and we'll have a whole week where we speak about the appliances that are connected to the internet. So you have to ensure that your homes are safe. However, who is most at risk? If your computer crashes, well, okay, your computer is crashed, you can redo it or you can get a new one. What happens though if a member of your family is hurt through this cyber crime that is happening now? What happens in that case? Can we replace that member of your family? Can you replace a child? Can you replace a mother? Can you replace any member of your family? No. And that is why cybersecurity is becoming a very, very big topic that you need to know about and need to put steps in place to protect yourself online, protect your home, protect your children, protect your family. And that is the theme for this week of National Cybersecurity Month, how to protect your children. Even if someone may not have children, everyone may have a niece, you may have a grandchild, or you may have some family member that you consider a child that you need to keep protected. And before we go into some of the ways that we will be helping you this week, let us look at another news-breaking story in America, and then we'll discuss how many of these are real here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Kids are probably on one right now, an iPad, some sort of tablet device, even a smartphone. But these devices are also being used as traps by predators for things like human trafficking. All new here at 5 o'clock. 41 Action News reporter Ariel Rothfield talked to officials in Johnson and Wyandotte counties who say they are seeing more of these cases, Ariel.
Well, Mike, the average age of a child who is first exploited and trafficked is just 12 years old. Kids being targeted at our shopping malls and online, and now they're being targeted during school with their phones through apps like Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
When we think about the sex trade, we automatically think about prostitution and going across state lines, and we think that doesn't happen here.
But it does, and on Thursday,
when I was 7 years old,
dozens of students from Wyandotte and Johnson counties learned about human trafficking and how predators are targeting them and their friends. Just yesterday,
and he messaged me on there, and he gave me his number.
Alana Dooley received a message on Instagram from a person she didn't know.
It happens more than you would think.
It's done at shopping malls, schools, and yes, on social media.
I don't think it's being identified to the extent that it really exists.
Michelle Herman is the CEO of the Sunflower House. From April to December, they helped 6 girls from Wyandotte and Johnson counties, each a victim of trafficking and sexual exploitation. The youngest girl, 10 years old.
The people that are targeting them are very, very experienced at exploiting children. They look for children that look vulnerable.
Strangers lurking on social media often use the Romeo technique, presenting themselves as a love interest, building trust, and quickly flipping the script. A problem Alana's now aware of, and one she's still concerned about for her friends.
It's just weird to think that my friends could be talking to someone that they don't even know, that are faking their identity.
Parents, here's what you need to know. Make sure your geotagging is off on your child's phone and that all of their profiles are set to private. And Mike, people can also go to our website to find more tips of how to keep themselves safe and to get resources for help and support.
It's so important, like we were talking about. You take the steps now just in case. You think it never could happen to you, but you want to be sure that you're in that position to prevent it. So, Ariel, thank you.
आपका धर्म आपका स्टेशन TV Jagriti.
Sitaram, good afternoon and welcome back to our listeners and viewers on radio and TV Jagriti to our very special edition of The Digital Guru with yours truly Pandit Janak Maharaj. And that's a very, very eye-opening video that we just shared with you, and those of you who listened, you would realize, as they said, sometimes we think that these things can't happen to us or it won't happen to us, that my child is safe, my child cannot be a victim of a cyber crime or a victim of a predator that has been stalking your child on the internet. And this is why sometimes we don't put the correct things in place until it's too late. Let us not wait until it's too late. That was a foreign newscast. However, we know, like within the recent times, right here in Trinidad and Tobago, making news where the young girl, 12-year-old girl, was getting messages from a taxi driver. Luckily for her, that story ended good because the mother, the child did the correct thing. She told the adult, she told her mother, and so the mother intervened, and so that cyber predator was caught. However, there are many other steps you can take to keep yourself safe, to keep your children safe. And this is what we are trying to promote this week. So the very first step is to ensure that your networks at home are very secure. Your networks, we all know that in the old days you had to wire with a wire to get your internet connection or to get a connection to your network in your homes, in your offices. However, Wi-Fi and wireless connections are a big part of our homes now. We have wireless homes with so many wireless devices, Bluetooth devices around the home that interact with each other. And your very first defense is to secure your internet connections and your Wi-Fi connections. And so to do that and to help you do that and to ensure that you have done it properly, yesterday we released an article on our social media networks, which you are seeing to the background there, those of you on radio and TV Jagriti. On TV Jagriti, those of you on radio Jagriti, it's ITINTT, ITINTT, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google Plus and YouTube. You can go on, and there you will find the links. You can go to our website itntt.com and get this information that we have been sending out. We will continue to send out and inform you how to keep yourself safe. So the very first step we did, protect your physical network in terms of your wireless connections. Make sure that it is secure. And so we sent out a newsletter yesterday on the social media network that you can log on and download for free that tells you exactly how to protect your home and network, secure your wireless network, and update the passwords and protect the devices on your network that have that wireless connection. So it's there step by step for you how to do it. And guess what? If it is that you need some additional assistance, our numbers are there on our website and on our social media as well, itntt.com, and you can call us on the office 692-4283 and we'll be able to assist you further. However, even if you're not online yet and you're not on any of the social medias, there must be someone around, your neighbor, a friend, a family member that is online, and you can urge them to please go online and get this information. It's the only way we can get the information out to masses. And that's why we're here telling you about it now, where to go. Every single day we give a piece of information that can keep you safer. So yesterday we did how to protect your physical network. And today, after securing your physical network, it's very interesting to know how many people are not aware of the type of policies that you should have implemented in your homes. What kind of discussions you should be having with your children to ensure that they don't be victims of these cyber predators. It's very interesting. So today, this morning, we released a little survey that you can do. And the survey is not only for parents, the survey is all for the children and for the kids and for every member of the family. And it's just 5 sections of questions that takes about a minute or 2 for the most to go through and answer honestly. And by answering it honestly, you will be identifying all the little steps, all the little things that you could have done to make yourself safer online that you really don't do. So we urge you, please go to our IT and TT on Facebook, social media, download. No, actually it's not a download, it's an online form. You can just fill it out. And so by the end of it, you will realize how much that you need to know how to implement these policies in your homes. You know, in a company, there's an orientation that informs the employee of what is expected of their conduct and what they can do and what they cannot do. And when you have technology being used in your homes, do you have that sort of acceptable policy, acceptable use of technology policy in your homes where you speak with your children and members of family on the acceptable use of the internet and what you should do and what you shouldn't do? It's a conversation that we really don't have. So this little quiz will tell you of all the things that you're not doing. And at the end of it, you sign up and we give you a free, detailed contract, you can call it, that you can use to make sure that everybody is on the same page, literally. You know all the risks, you know all that you're supposed to do and you're not supposed to do, and you both can sign off to it. So your child is aware of what you expect their actions to be. And so we released that today. You can go to our social media and get that as well. itntt.com, itntt on Facebook. You can call the office if you need assistance. Where to get it? 6924-283 during working hours from 9 to 5, and we'll be able to assist you as well. And if you really didn't think that it could happen to you and that this is something that is really far off and it can't happen to even children who are aware, let me share with you this last video that we have. And please listen carefully, those on Radio Jagriti and you're not able to see what is going on. If you listen, you will hear the emotions in the parents of what is happening. Let us see in this next video how very important it is to have this kind of discussion with your children.
What's up, guys? I'm Kobe Person. How easy is it for a pedophile to pick up an underage child using social media? Well, today we're going to find that out. I made a fake profile on Facebook posing as a 15-year-old boy. With the parents' permission, I friend requested 3 girls ages 14, 13, and 12 years old. I've been talking to these girls for the last 3 or 4 days, and today we're supposed to meet up. What we found in this video is shocking and something everyone should see. Be sure to watch until the end and use what we've learned in this video to better educate your friends and family. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This first girl, her name is Michaela. She's 13 years old. We've been talking on Facebook for the last couple of days, and we're supposed to meet up at the park later when her parents leave the house. I'm just waiting right now to get the text that her parents have left the house. So I just got a text. My parents just left. I can be at the park in 10 minutes. We're gonna go see if she comes in 10 minutes. We're gonna go right now, set up all the cameras, and just be waiting there for her. So she said she's gonna meet me at the park playground. So this is the closest to her house, she said. So right now I'm texting her that I just got here. All right, I'll just wait, see what she says. She said, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Oh, she's coming, yeah. Michaela?
Where are you?
From Facebook. Remember?
Michaela! Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Sorry.
He could have been a rapist. He could have been a pedophile. Why would you do this?
Sorry.
Yeah, you know that I could have been anyone. Like you talked to me for the last 4 days. You've been talking to me on Facebook. Do you know that? Like, you shouldn't talk to strangers, especially online. Like, I wasn't even do I look the same as my picture? It could be even worse than that.
You realize how scary this could have been? Come here. We have to talk.
This next girl, her name is Juliana. She's 12 years old, and we're supposed to meet up tonight when her father falls asleep. So right now I'm here with John, who's Juliana's father. We're gonna see if she's actually gonna come to the door or not. She said, this was the last text, LOL, I would have to wait till my dad falls asleep if you want to chill, because I can't have boys over. So she wants to chill tonight, supposedly. What do you think about that?
I don't think she's gonna open the door. God, I hope she doesn't open that door.
What's your address?
I pray she does not respond to this.
Well, I can't say the address, but she just literally just texted the address. Start driving to the address close by. My dad's going to drop me off. All right, so she just said, I think my dad fell asleep. You can come now. One with the light right here?
Yes.
Come outside. Come to the front door. Are you ready? Sleep shield.
Get over here. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
How can you do this? You're 12 years old. This guy's 20 years old. You could have been raped and murdered. We already lost your mother. What would I do if anything happened to you? What would I do if anything happened to you? I love you. Don't you ever do this again. Don't you ever do anything like this again.
I'm sorry.
This next girl, her name is Jenna. She's 14 years old. We've been talking online over text message and even had a phone conversation. So right now we have the parents of Jenna. Jenna thinks her parents are going out tonight for date night. She thinks my brother is going to be driving, so she's going to get in the car, but she doesn't actually know that. It's all just me. So I'm going to text her right now. Did your parents leave yet? Yeah, like 15 minutes ago. Do you think she's going to go through with this?
No way.
Absolutely not. I don't even believe it's her.
Okay.
Probably one of her friends playing around with her.
What's your address? All right, is this your house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go. All right. We are here, come out. You don't think she's coming out?
She better not be coming out.
Oh, I see a door opening.
Yeah, please.
Yep. I see someone.
Can't believe this.
Are you Daniel's brother?
Yeah. Hop in. He's in the back. Over there.
Jenna, stop! It's your mother and father! Jenna, look, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. How could you dare go into a stranger's car?
What are you thinking? Just explain
Give me your
to
phone right now. Give me your phone now.
what would have happened if you came out and it wasn't us sitting back here and there were really crazy people back here.
We never would have saw you again.
We watched movies together. We've looked at newspaper articles and the news about all these things are real life situations that have happened. And we've discussed them. What, you think it's fine to go try it out on your own?
But what happened is if they would have drove away and it would have been 3 strangers sitting in this car? Huh? What would you have done? What would we have done when we didn't have our daughter anymore?
You understand, you probably thought you were talking to a 15-year-old. You didn't even know what was happening, did you? You just got in like that. You were going with everything I was saying. You understand now. Just never ever do that again. This will teach you a lesson forever. Your whole life.
आपका धर्म, आपका स्टेशन, टीवी जागृति.
Sitaram, good afternoon and welcome back to Digital Guru here on radio and TV Jagriti. As we are, that video always gets me a little emotional because I am also a parent. We have parents, we have people who care about children, people who care about their nephews, their nieces, and seeing that video will really open your eyes to how serious this can be. Let us not wait until it's too late. Until it's too late and this happens to one of our children. We saw in that video there how very easy these children get so caught up in the whole conversations that they are having with these predators who are not who they say they are. That's the main thing. They are not who they say they are. And additionally, there are predators out there who actually study the psychology of these children, and they look for certain types of children that are going through certain problems. And so we heard in one of the past videos today that they are victims because of their own, that depressions and so on. And these people try to make them feel better online behind the mask of the internet and the mask of the computer and the mask of the phone. And so they make them feel so comfortable that they're willing to do so many dangerous things without thinking. In one of the videos that we will share, actually not tomorrow, but on Friday, we'll be sharing with you. We can put up on the screen the schedule that we have, because we have a schedule of activities that we have for the entire week to keep your homes and your family safe for this month of National Cyber Security Month. And one of the things that we have had thus far, as we are trying to keep your home safe, the first thing that we did this week is told you how to keep your wireless networks and your networks at home safe so that they can't have any intruders enter in. And so we did that already yesterday. Today we are here on Radio and TV Jagriti to bring the awareness to even more people, that all our listeners and viewers on Radio and TV Jagriti. And this video will also be streaming on our YouTube channel for many others to see as well. And we released this morning a little quiz to test you to see what you know and how do you treat with internet at your homes. Tomorrow, we'll be distributing a poster that you can print and share with your children, share with your office, share with everyone that you know on 5 steps on creating a cyber secure home. That's what we'll be releasing tomorrow on our social media networks, ITNTT, itntt.com, ITNTT on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, and Google+. And when you get that, please, it's meant to be distributed so that more people are aware on those 5 things that you can do to make your secure home. And then on Friday, we'll be sharing with you a video for the top 3 risks for kids online. What are the 3 top risks? And this will be a video with the experts on the topic telling you about the development of the child. And because the technology is growing so fast and they are not maturing enough in terms of their thoughts and the brain, but they have the internet and they have the technology, how they can get themselves in trouble. So we'll share with you that on Friday. On Saturday, we'll be having a free cyber safety awareness workshop, you can call it. A session where you can come out and get that information. This one is especially for parents and caregivers and guardians. We call you to that free workshop, which will be at 2:30 at the El Dorado North Hindu School. And as I mentioned, the El Dorado North Hindu School will be there this Saturday, El Dorado North Hindu School. And the following Saturday, don't have no fear, those of our listeners on viewers in the Southland will be at the Parvati Girls Hindu College. And let me say thank you very much to principals of the El Dorado North Hindu and the principal of the Parvati Girls Hindu College there, because they have opened their spaces and under the direction of our Secretary General Sri Satnarayan Maharaj Ji, so that we can have these sort of functions and training and awareness coming out to each and every one of you. So there's no limit. You all, how many of you can come, please come. We'll be sharing with you information on how to keep your children safe. That's our theme for this week, how to keep your children safe from these cyber predators that we just saw, the kind of things that can happen, how easily it can happen, even if you are already in discussions about these things with your children, how very simple and easy it can happen. A life can be taken just like that. You know, recently we had the abduction of making news of a very prominent person, you can say, and in social media, you know, it's rumored that it's linked to human trafficking, and human trafficking is another big area that these cyber predators are using the social media, and they are taking your children, they're taking your mothers, your family members through the social media. They are being aware of the places they go, their routines, and so we'll give you the tips and tricks on how to prevent this from happening, how to prevent the cyber criminals from getting access to the information that you have of your whereabouts. As you have heard some of the tips today in the videos that we share, take off your geolocations. That's one way that the cyber criminals will always know where you are and what you are doing. You know, too much information, sharing too much information is another way. Another thing we'll be doing, and we urge all principals and teachers who are listening and viewing us on Radio and TV Jagriti, or even our YouTube broadcast after, please call our office 692-4283 or email me. Actually, you can WhatsApp me. I have never given out my mobile number on air before. However, because I'm so passionate about keeping TNT cyber safe, I'll give you can WhatsApp me 764-4685, 764-4685. You can send me a WhatsApp. What I want is for those teachers and principals who would like, we have a presentation already done and edited for you to present to your children in your school. This one is meant for the children, and we will send that to you, and you can have a member of your staff present that to your children to make sure that they know what they need to know to keep themselves safe online. So please, principals, teachers, you can contact me, WhatsApp me at 764-4685. Alternatively, you can call the office 692-4283 to get my number so that I can get your email and your contacts. Or you can also email me at smaharaj@ictexperts.com. That's smaharaj@ictexperts.com. Please get in contact with me so that I can share this information for you to deliver to your children, so that we can get as many children as this information to as many children as we can to keep them safe online. So that is available for teachers. Just contact me and I'll send you everything. I'll even send you how to use that presentation. That's how much we want this information to go out to our children. And for parents, that free workshop here in the North this Saturday at the Arado North Hindu School at 2:30 p.m. The Arado North Hindu School at 2:30 p.m. We'll have that free seminar for parents, guardians, and caregivers of children of what you can do to keep your children safe online, as well as all the other free information that we distribute daily on our social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, and on YouTube. You can go there and we'll have that information there for you daily, as we have been sending out this week. Next week, we will be focusing on how to keep businesses and private data safe online. However, this week, our focus is on that of the children and how to keep your children safe. So once more, we'll share for you the activities that we had for this week, and I'll go through it again. On Tuesday, we released a security awareness newsletter telling you exactly how to keep your home networks physically safe from intruders. Just like how you will try to put an alarm system to alert you of intruders, there are many things that you can do in that newsletter, how to keep your wireless network, and we'll discuss in the third week how very important it is to secure your wireless network at home. On Wednesday, which is today, this morning, we released a little quiz about how do you implement policies at your home. You know, when you go to a new office or even in a school and the teacher can give the child a behavioral contract that states the expected behavior of the child. We also can have similar contracts that you can do with your child and members of your family of the expected and acceptable use of technology. And we have discussed many of it before, you know, like screen on time, screen off time. You need to have those things documented, have contracts with your children so you know exactly what they're doing, when they're doing, how they're doing it. They know the consequences of breaking your rules, and you must have rules in your home. You see, you must have that guidance in your home, and we're here to help you to guide them. So when you do that quiz, you'll realize how many things in your homes, policy-wise and conversation-wise, that you don't have and you don't do. And then we'll give you a free document at the end. You sign up for, and we'll email you a free document that you can implement in your homes to keep your children safe. That's on Wednesday, and here we are on radio and TV Jagriti as well, telling you about these things on Wednesday. And on Thursday, you will get a poster. It's a nice little small poster, a one-pager that you can print and have and discuss with your children, discuss with your members at work on how 5 tips on how to create a cyber-safe home. And it's very important that you create this cyber-safe home. Then on Friday, we'll be releasing a video from the experts around the world telling us exactly how children get involved in these sorts of, or get conned by these cyber criminals, and how to prevent them from getting caught by the lies that these cyber criminals say and tell them. And on Saturday we have the free seminar. This week it is in the North, El Dorado North Hindu School, and next week we will be at the Parvati Girls Hindu College there in Debe, and we'll give you more information on that next week. So we hope that you all join us in this fight against cybercrime, in this National Cyber Security Awareness Month. The entire month we have some things for you. Please urge your families, your friends, those you know on social media to join us, to follow us, as we will be sharing daily information. Whatever we have shared thus far is there. They can go back and they can get the information. Whatever, join us so that whatever we share. We thank once again Radio and TV Jagriti, our official media partners for this National Cybersecurity Month here in Trinidad and Tobago, as ICT Experts has gained the title of National Cybersecurity Awareness Month Champion. We are listed on the National Cybersecurity official website as a champion for Trinidad and Tobago, bringing the information to you. So on that note, we urge you, please call the office 692-4283 between the hours of 9 to 5. Get more information. Teachers, principals, contact me. I'll send you those presentations that you can do with your schools in your classroom as we try to keep our children safe. Sitaram, until we see you on the next Digital Guru next week at 4 p.m.
आपका धर्म, आपका स्टेशन, टीवी जागृति।